Hi everyone, Malachi Sparks here with the L3 Real Estate and the Malachi Sparks Group. Hey, so today I wanted to give you guys a quick market update on what's going on and what we're seeing in the marketplace. We have definitely experienced and coming out of a seller's market. So for the last couple years, it's just been a crazy seller's market. You put a home on the market, you put a sign in the front yard, and it's automatically gone. So right now what we're seeing is we're shifting back into a more balanced market. So buyers are going to be able to really negotiate on price, terms, and other things that they wouldn't have been able to get in the past. So what does this mean if you're a seller, and what does this mean if you're a buyer moving forward into the fall market? And so first I'll start out with sellers. Sellers, it's no longer just you put a sign in the front yard, you have your real estate agent, throw some pictures on the MLS, and that's going to get you full market value. That's not happening anymore. You really need a professional, a really high grade real estate agent who's done lots of sales, who has a great marketing plan to really market your home appropriately. Because if you don't, some other buyer's agent will come in, and if you don't have a savvy agent, he will absolutely run circles around that agent. So you really need to have an agent that packages your home correctly, knows how to sell it, knows how to get it to all the mainstream media and in front of buyers that have cash now or has a loan now and wants to purchase the listing and purchase it at fair market value or even higher, right? It's a very skilled thing to do on how to set that up and to package a home to get that. So it's really important on who you choose. We obviously think that we're the best in the business, so we would love to, talk to you more about that if you are thinking of selling anytime soon. If you are a buyer, what does this mean? This does not mean that even though we're shifting back into a normal market, it does not mean that you can go in and lowball properties, right? It doesn't mean that the market is going to be falling and crashing or anything like that. This is a completely different market slowdown compared to what we experienced in 08, 09, and 10. See, what happened in those areas was, or those time frames I should say, is the loans were bogus loans, right? Everything that was in that run was just fake. I even have a lender friend who told me that he gave a loan to a dog. That's how crazy it was back then. And so when it was time to collect and it was time for these banks to collect, there were just a bunch of phony borrowers. That's not what's happening anymore. What's happening now is what we're seeing is a natural run up and a slight coming down. How much percentage-wise? I'm not sure. We're thinking maybe a 3%, possibly 5% at the most. So if you have $1 million home, you could be able to get it and swing it for about $970, $980, possibly $950, depends on the seller's motivation. So it doesn't mean that you can put in an offer for $900. No one will even consider that. But it also, this is a great time to buy because of the fact that rates are still super low. So right now you're in this great little spot. You're in this spot to where rates are still low. Sellers are willing to negotiate. We're seeing that now. All the stats are proving it. And so you have this little 2-3 month window right now to get into something before the Fed comes out and raise rates. They've already said they're going to. How much? I don't know. Some thinks as much as a point. So you really have a great shot at getting a home for a little less than the list price and still having a rate that's lower than what you would be paying in the next couple months. So that's kind of what we're seeing. That's what all the numbers are showing us. So if you're thinking of buying or you're thinking of selling, right now we would love to help you because it's a tricky market and you need a professional and someone with experience to help you navigate through it. Thanks so much for listening, and if you have any questions, please feel free to call the number below.